I like the laughter. I like the response of people saying you did a good job. You know, I just like making people laugh. Somebody asked me the other day if I wanted to donate to the disabled. I looked at him and said, "Do you?"
I always make the one comment, and I'll say it till the day I die. He's a man who truly took lemons and made lemonade out of it. Ted, of course, is unique because of his, I hate to use the word disability, but he's taken a disability and made an advantage for himself. Whenever he gets off our stage, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you know, when people first see him come on stage, I'm sure they're thinking, like, what is going on? Because it's just human nature to do that.
I get on stage and the crowd does not know what to expect, and they're like kind of freaking out just a little bit. And you know what? I understand that. That is human nature. You know, stuff like that's going to happen. Lady came into where I work the other day, asked me what handicap I have. I said cerebral palsy. She said, "Really? My sister's husband's third cousin's daughter's boyfriend, who lives in Dayton, Ohio, has cerebral palsy. His name is Scott. Do you know him?" Yes, I do. We all know each other, ma'am. Even have a secret handshake. I have cerebral palsy, sir, and it's a condition that you're born with. You don't get it midlife, and I've always had it and always dealt with it, and it's a major part of my comedy. It is a major part of my comedy. As a kid, you wonder why you're not normal and why the other kids kind of make fun of you and shun you, you know, sometimes. And, you know, I had to develop into a hard shell, so to speak, down through the years.
Were you kind of funny as a kid, or, you know, when did you sort of know that you had a sense of humor?
Oh, I've always been funny. Didn't get interested until the mid-1990s, but I always thought I was kind of humorous.
6 years ago, Ted started doing stand-up at Donnie B's open mic night. His first set did not go well.
The open mics are held over at the Doghouse Bar. The open mics on here. This is kind of like what you work for, to be able to be in the showroom. I just got no laughs at all, and learned from it, and wrote, and kept on coming back, and, you know, just listened to everybody I could listen to.
Being a comedian is just like going to school to be a doctor or a lawyer or anything else. The more practice you get, the better. There are some guys that have been coming here for 12 years and they're just as bad as they were the day they came.
I've always had fun with my crippledness. For example, I love walking in dance clubs. Well, I find the most gorgeous woman on the dance floor. I go right up to her and say, "Hey, have you ever danced with a handicapped person?" When she says no, I say, "Me neither," and I walk away.
His jokes have become smoother, they've become more natural, and like I said, he's able to take his handicap, if you want to use that word, to enhance it and to make people feel comfortable around him so they can be that way around other people. So he's really opened doors up for people and make people feel comfortable, that we don't have to shy away from someone who has a handicap. When they don't look at it as a handicap, he makes a joke about it, and it makes it really, really personal. I think it's important to be able to laugh at ourselves. It's natural for me to do it, and I think somebody who has a hard time laughing at themselves is really unfortunate. It's interesting the amount of people who will find out I'm a comic and come up to me and say, "Well, tell me a joke." Well, I really don't do that. I do it from life. I draw from life experiences. I had testicular cancer and I lost a testicle. And you can imagine how you can build that into something very funny. I mean, I can sit here and say, "I'm half the man you are right now." And I can medically prove it, too. I joke about my relationships, my marriage, in a total positive way, by the way. Hi, hun. I have a bit that this actually happened. I dated somebody for about 3 months, and then I realized they were a guy in a dress, and that was kind of eye-opening. So I use that on stage. I was involved in an accident recently, nothing serious. Some lady rear-ended me, no damage. So I get out of my car and I start walking and limping back to see if she's okay. I see this really concerned look on her face as she says, "Did I do that?" I think everybody has to have a passion and a dream, and they have to follow the dream. It's not really necessarily that they succeed in that dream, just the journey of following it is important. With this society in the world today, I think people need to laugh. And I'm not somebody with a message. I don't have a agenda. I just like making people laugh. You know, if people are laughing, they're not hurting each other, you know? And I think it's a very noble profession. Thank you very much. God bless you. My name's Denson.
Come on, Springfield, come on.